Daf Yomi, Tractate, Sanhedrin, page 21b. Excuse me. Been a little bit under the weather lately, as you can hear. Anyway, 21b, Al Hayichud Ve'al Penuya. That a man should not be secluded with women who are forbidden to him, and about a single woman. Yichud Deoraitahu. Diyam Rabbi Yochanan Mishum Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochadak. Remez likud min terminayin. Shneemar ki yasitcha achicha ben imecha. V'chi ben em mesit, ben av einem mesit. Ela lomar lach ben mityached im imo ve'en acher mityached im arayot shebatorah. The Gemara objects seclusion with a woman forbidden by familial ties is prohibited by Torah law, and was not a rabbinic decree issued in the time of David. As Rabbi Yochanan says in the name of Rav Shimon ben Yochadak, from where is there an allusion to the halakha that seclusion is forbidden by Torah law? As it is stated, if your brother, the son of your mother, entices you, Deuteronomy 13:7. One can ask, but does the son of a mother entice, and the son of the father not entice? Why mention only the son of a mother? Rather, this verse serves to tell you that only a son may be secluded with his mother. Sons are frequently with their mother, and two half-brothers of one mother consequently have the opportunity to grow close to one another. But another individual may not be secluded with those with whom relations are forbidden by the Torah, including a stepmother. Therefore, half-brothers of one father spend less time together. Ela ema gazru al yichud de penuya. Since seclusion then is prohibited by Torah law, how did Rav say that it was prohibited by a decree issued in King David's time? Rather, say that they decreed against seclusion of a man with a single woman to prevent occurrences like that of Amnon and Tamar. Vadonia ben Chagit. Mitnasei lemor ani emloch. Amar Yehuda Marav Malamed Shabikesh leholmo velo hom lato. Apropos, Amnon, the Gemara cites traditions about another son of David. Now Adonijah, son of Chagit, exalted himself, saying, I will be king. 1 Kings 1:5. Yehuda says that Rav says the term exalted himself teaches that he sought for the monarchy to fit him, but it did not fit him. Vayas lo rechev ufrashim 50 ish ratzim lefanav may rabuta Rav Yehuda Amarav kulan netule techol v'chakuke kapot raglaim hayu. The verse continues, and he prepared for himself chariots and riders and 50 people to run before him. 1 Kings 1:5. The Gemara asks, what is the novelty of these actions? Since other wealthy people do the same, even if they are not the sons of kings with designs on the throne. Rav Yehuda says that Rav says what was unique was that the runners all had their spleens removed. And had the soles of their feet hollowed. Removing the flesh of their feet, and these two procedures enhance their speed. Whoa, that's weird. I'm not sure about that. And that's the end of that. New Mishnah. Lo yara belo susim. Lo yara belo susim. Ela kedei markavto. כסף וזהב לא ירבה לו מאוד, אלא כדי ליתן אף סניה. וכותב לו ספר תורה לשמו, יוצא למלחמה, מוציאה עמו, נכנס, הוא מכניסה עמו, יושב בדין, היא עמו. מסתיו היא כנגדו, שנאמר והייתה עמו וקרא בו כל ימי חייו. The king shall not accumulate many horses for himself, Deuteronomy 17:16, but only enough for his chariot in war and in peace. Neither shall he greatly accumulate silver and gold for himself, Deuteronomy 17:17, but only enough to provide for his soldiers sustenance. And the king writes himself a Torah scroll for his sake, as stipulated in Deuteronomy 17:18. When he goes out to war, he brings it out with him. When he comes in from war, he brings it in with him. When he sits in judgment, it is with him. When he reclines to eat, it is opposite him, as it is stated, and it shall be with him, and he shall read it all the days of his life. Deuteronomy 17:19. Tanu Rabbanan, the Gemara says, Tanu Rabbanan, no yarbe lo susim yachol, afilu kedei, markavto, ufrashav, Talmud lomar, lo, eino marbe ela marbehu, kedei rechbo ufrashav. Hama ani mikayem susim abatlanin. מניין שאפילו סוס אחד הוא בטל שהוא בלא ירבה, תלמוד לומר למען הרבות סוס. The sages taught in Braita with regard to the verse, he shall not accumulate many horses for himself, nor return the people to Egypt for the sake of accumulating horses. Deuteronomy 17:16. One might have thought that he shall not have even enough horses for chariot and riders. Therefore, the verse states for himself, teaching that only if the horses are for himself, for personal pleasure, he shall not accumulate them, but he may accumulate horses for his chariot and riders. How then do I realize the meaning of horses in the verse? It is referring to idle horses, which serve no purpose other than glorifying the king. From where is it derived that even if the king has one horse that is idle, that he transgresses, he shall not accumulate? The verse states, for the sake of accumulating horses, with the term for horses written in the singular. Horse. Yarbe lo sus. Okay, v'chi mi'achad. Mi'achad efilu sus echad. Yehu batel kai v'lo yarbez susim lamali lavor b'lo taseh al kol sus v'sus. The Gemara asks, but once the verse taught that even one horse is idle, stands to be included in the prohibition of he shall not accumulate, why do I need the plural form of horses in the first clause of the verse? He responds, its purpose is to teach that a king would transgress the prohibition an additional time for each and every idle horse. Tama dikatav rachmana lo halav hachi havamina afilu kedei richbo frashav namilo lo tzricha leposhe. The Gemara questions this ruling. The specific reason for limiting the prohibition to idle horses is that the merciful one writes, he shall not accumulate for himself, which indicates, consequently, if the Torah had not written this, I would say that even enough horses for his chariot and riders are not permitted. And this is reasonable, since the king needs an army. The Gemara responds, no. The term for himself is necessary to teach that it is permitted for the king to add a reasonable number of horses beyond the necessary minimum, and it is only strictly personal use that is permitted. And I think we will keep this at part 1.